Hey guys, I just want to share a dream I had on December 2nd. I had another one also on December 7th that was basically a dream about my dream. So I want to share both of them. And today is, I think it's December 12th. It's Monday. I can't look right now because I'm on my phone. But it's Monday morning, December 12th, I believe, 2016. So I'm a little late making this video, but a lot of people are getting the same dates as I am, confirmations, and I just feel like I need to put this out there before these dates come to pass, so people are alert and aware of what possibly is going to happen. So my first dream was December 2nd, and it was basically me standing outside on the street in a bigger city. And I'm not from a big city, I'm kind of on the outskirts of a major city. But I was somewhere where there was bigger buildings. I could still see the sky though, because everybody was looking up at the sky. I was looking up at the sky, and we were looking at 3 massive moons. And I'm not talking the moon we look at every day. It was supernaturally massive. It's probably like 15 times bigger than what we see outside every day when it's a full moon. And they were kind of purplish in color, so I don't know what that means, but I just remember like a lilac-y, purpley, pastel-y kind of sky and moon. I don't know what that means. But I do remember the moons were massive. And everyone was looking at them, and then all of a sudden the next scene, I was in a building right in the same area, in the same town, I guess. And my family was on there. It was my aunt and my uncle and my cousin, one of my cousins. And they're all unsaved. They don't speak to me anymore because of my beliefs. They're atheists. At least my uncle is. My aunt is, I feel like she deep down believes, but he's holding her back from anything. And anyway, they were in there, and I said to them, I told you he was coming, like a warning to them. And I said it in a tone like, I wish you believed me. I told you he was coming, like, just I was trying to get through to them, that kind of tone. And they just look sad. They look sad, like we should have listened, kind of that face. And they didn't, and it was too late. Then I ended up outside. I was with my grandma, and she passed this summer in July. So I'm not sure why I was with my grandma. She was alive in my dream. At least I thought she was alive. She was like a human, in a physical form. It wasn't like I saw a ghost or anything. So she was alive. I don't know why. Maybe you guys have an insight to that, but she was sad. We were standing on the street, and she looked sad. I don't really know why she was crying. Maybe she was sad because she's saying what's about to come, and I feel the same way. I cry almost every day, to be honest, about how our families they just don't see it coming. And she was sad, and I was so excited, and I said, we're going to see Grandpa. And like right at that moment, in the distance, I saw a tsunami coming, and I was excited. Like, I saw it coming. It never reached me, it never hurt me. I never saw a huge wave right above me about to crush me or anything. I just saw it in the distance. It's like I knew it was coming. And then all of a sudden the water raised from underneath us. The best way I can describe it, it was a flood. It looked exactly like a flood looks like when you see on TV, like cars going down the street. It picked us up and it took us down the street, and I knew I was going to die. Like, I knew the flood was going to kill me. It was going to take me away. And so I don't know what that means. I don't know why it lifted us. It's like it came from out of the ground. It wasn't like a tsunami literally hit me. So I don't know what that means. Talking to a couple people, they believe it has to do with the pole shift from Planet X, and when the poles, you know, shift, the ground's, you know, like under 700 feet, I think it is, will be underwater. So it'll be like a flood, I guess you could say. So I don't know though. I have no idea. So if you guys have an insight onto why it would rise from underneath me and not like come at me, it didn't come at me. I saw it coming, but it came from underneath me. If you have any insight, that'd be great. Anyway, so that was the end of the dream. I got swept away from the flood with my grandma. And, you know, it was very prophetic because immediately when I woke up, I knew the third supermoon is December 14th. That's coming up in a couple days. And I think Daniel Vallis, Informed Christian, says it's actually going to be December 13th here in America. So I knew God was saying, watch the third supermoon. And I had this gut instinct in me from like a month ago. Everybody thought the second supermoon, you know, coinciding with 1948 in Israel, was going to be like a rapture date, possibly. I think it was like November 14th that one happened. But deep down in my gut, I was like, no, why would he come on the second one? He would wait for the third one. You know, the third, you know, 3, that number's always prophetic, like Trinity. I just had a gut instinct it would be at least December 14th. Then I get this dream, you know, he's saying look for the third supermoon, and then the flood comes. That's what he's saying. And in scripture, the flood is described as tribulation. In Matthew 25:37 it says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also be the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew nothing until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall 2 be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. So basically, the flood's going to come and take everybody by surprise. And that's just what my dream was telling me. It's like, you know, everybody thinks we're going to have Christmas, and I'm over here thinking the world's about to end. Like, you know, I just don't see us making it to Christmas. I just don't. Like, he's, you know, that when I got that dream, it was like he said December 14th, then watch for the flood, right? So I didn't know what that meant. At first I was like, okay, so when's the flood coming? A week from now? Is it coming on the 14th? Is it coming in a year? I don't know, right? Well, I got my answer. I had another dream on December 7th about this dream. So in my dream, I was literally just standing there reading a Bible. There was absolutely nothing in the dream. It was just me and a Bible. And I was reading it in my head. So I wasn't speaking it out loud. But as I was reading it, it's like I was reading my dream. It's like I was reading my dream in the Bible. And it said, basically, in my dream, it said, like in the Bible, as I was reading it, it said December 4th, sorry, my dog is here and she's driving me nuts. That's why I'm pausing and not speaking clearly. But December 4th, it says, that the flood would come, or I'm sorry. Yeah, the flood. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I can't talk right now. Okay. In my dream, I was reading the Bible and it said December 4th, and my dream was actually on December 2nd. So it's like he was pointing me to a date, specific date, December 4th. And keep in mind, I had this dream on December 7th. So that date had already passed. He was just pointing me to that date. I read it and it said December 4th, the flood will come a week or I'm sorry, 2 weeks or 3 weeks after your dream. So it's like the prophecy said, once you have this dream, count 2 or 3 weeks out, and that's when the flood will come. So it's like I was like literally reading God's word. it's like it was a prophecy. Like when you read what Daniel wrote about the 70-year generation, that 70 years will come, or 69 will come and the Messiah comes, and then Israel has, 70 years to repent of sin, and then the end comes. His wrath comes, It's like I was reading a prophecy, and which is crazy. I mean, it's not literally in my Bible, but it's like he was saying, this is written. The flood is coming 2 to 3 weeks after December 4th. So I looked up the dates, and 2 weeks from December 4th is December 18th to December 25th. So it's like God saying the flood's coming December 18th to December 25th. I don't know if it starts on the 18th. I don't know if it starts on the 25th or in the middle of that. I was just given this time frame. So he never said the rapture is coming December 18th. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a flood coming. And to me, he's saying the tribulation is starting. Now, granted, he could be just warning us of something that's coming, just so we're aware of it. But to me, he's literally saying the tribulation is coming, because in my dream, a flood came. A flood came, and the flood is tribulation. So to me, he's saying it's starting December 18th through December 25th. That is just my opinion. I believe he's telling me that. I mean, you can take it to the Lord and ask him yourself. See if you get any kind of date in here. Now, granted, I don't know when the rapture is going to be. I don't know if it'll be December 17th, or maybe I'm getting a 7-day warning. December 18th to 25th is 7 days, you guys. Like, maybe I'm getting that 7-day warning that Noah got to get onto the ark. He got a 7-day warning, and then the flood comes. So, I mean, in the dream, though, he was saying the flood is coming December 18th to 25, not, and then the flood comes. It was 2 or 3 weeks. So it could start the 18th, or it could start the 25th, is what I am interpreting. So technically, our warning could be December 18th to the 25th, and the 25th, the flood starts. It could be interpreted that way. That's just, what I'm guessing at this point. I don't know. I just feel like the tribulation is about to start, though. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it's going to start. We go the 17th. I don't know. We go the 18th. I don't know. We could go the 19th. I think the 19th or the 18th is when Virgo enters into, Jupiter enters into Virgo, I'm sorry, for the 40-week pregnancy. And it's like exactly 40 weeks. One of those days, I think Barry said the 18th is exactly 40 weeks, which is 280 days, to September 23rd, 2017, which is the Revelation 12 sign. So we could go right then, because, how I look at it is there's a wedding before a conception. So you're going to get married before you have a baby. And that would mean if Jupiter goes into Virgo on the 18th, you would think we would go the 17th, because we need to be married before we have a conception, right? So there's something to that also. We should look at whenever that planet enters Virgo, we should look at possibly a rapture the day before, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the day of. I don't know. But it makes sense. Like, in God's mind, it would make sense that we will leave before the pregnancy. The bride is getting married to the bridegroom before the pregnancy, right? That's just how I look at it. As far as anything else, I mean, I don't know if there's anything else other than I just see tribulation coming sometime between December 18 and 25. Barry just he just posted a video yesterday, I think, saying that sickness is coming December 18th. Barry Scarborough, if you don't follow him. And it had to do with fish. Like, don't eat the fish after December 18th. So here's something else I'm thinking. And then you have, let me explain one other person, Lily, and I can't remember her, like, the last name on her channel, Lily something. I'll go ahead and share their videos in the comment section just so you can see it. Barry's dream, and then Lily's dream. She just had a dream that on the 18th or 19th, she didn't know a month, but to me it's December, that New York would get hit by bombs from Russia. So it's blowing my mind. You know, I had these dreams on the 2nd and then the 7th, and then now Barry's getting something, and now Lily's getting something, and I'm like, okay, who else is going to start getting, you know, the 18th through the 25th? This is just crazy to me. So, basically though, she got the dream that Russia's going to bomb us in New York. Barry's getting a dream about sickness coming to fish. So to me, it's like, okay, is it possible that New York's about to get nuked on December 18th? I mean, it's possible. And then Barry's getting don't eat the fish, because what's the first thing that's affected? You know, our fish. And, what's his name? Oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I can see his face. Oh my gosh. Jonathan Cluck. Yeah. Okay. He, you know, discovered that the nuke is going to hit New York on the $100 bill, right? And he just posted a video today about it. So my thoughts are, it's possible that Lily's dream comes true on the 18th or the 19th, like she said, that Russia hits New York. Granted, I don't think it's really going to be Russia. It's probably going to be Obama, to be honest. And then they'll blame Russia. They just came out saying that Russia definitely influenced our election. So they're getting ready to do something to keep Trump out of office. It's just the reality. So in my opinion, it'll be Obama bombing New York City and blaming Russia. But she had a dream that Russia did it. So what if that happens on the 18th or 19th? And then, like Barry said, you know, you can't eat the fish. They're going to be radioactive. You know, all the fish are going to die. If you start throwing nukes around the planet, we're not going to be able to eat, right? And I think that's getting into the trumpets, though, at that point, where a third of the fish die and everything. But the point is it's starting. You know what I mean? It's about to start. So my thoughts are, what if all of our dreams are connected? What if that bomb happens December 18th? What if Barry's dream, don't eat the fish after December 18th, has to do with a nuke? And what if my dream, a tsunami's coming, even though it really wasn't a tsunami, it was a flood coming? What if the tsunami is them throwing it in the water outside of New York to drown everybody? Because that's been on the money, on the $100 bill, like that they're gonna bomb out into the water to drown everybody. So I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just find it totally crazy that we're all getting December 18th or 19th, or December 18th to the 25th is what I got. I mean, it's all the same time frame. So anyway, I wanted to share my thoughts and my dream. If you guys are getting anything else that's related to this, please share. Please share everything that you can think of, and share my video too, so we can keep each other informed and prepared. And I hope you guys have a great day.